Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo February 13, 2022. Today, you will decide to alter your behavior. You are tired of hiding your feelings. You just want to act naturally. Your only problem is that you are terrified about other people's reactions. Don't let this get in the way of your feelings. Just let yourself go. Follow your instincts to take you to a place you feel secure. Today is a relatively calm, pleasant day that is sure to please you. You may even receive gifts from family and friends as proof of their esteem or love for you. This is just the kind of reassurance you need. Though you have a fairly subtle influence in your relationships with others, it is essential to you to be a good friend. For nearly a month now, you have been making big plans for yourself professionally. In a sense, you have been building a new framework for the construction of a new way of living and working. You have discovered what you want and what is best for you. Now it's time to head to the front to defend your ideas. What exactly is ahead for you? In the meantime, try to put it out of your mind for a while and get some rest and relaxation. Your thoughts could be drawn to the past today. You are likely to get caught up in the sentimentality of today's energies. This is a powerful time to take stock of your life. It's a good day for thinking about where you have come from. And it's a great time to contemplate your future. Don't get caught up in regrets if you have made mistakes in the past. Resolve to release those old emotions and to move forward. You will likely have some cause for concern about your children if they are already over 12 or 13. And there will likely be arguments between you and them over things that, in the end, are really not worth it. To minimize these risks, constantly remember that your children are growing up or have grown up and that you can no longer treat them as if they were still toddlers. New experiences or meetings will reassure you and give you the necessary impetus that you lacked until then to expand your usual living environment a little. Astral tendencies will favor calculated, organized, methodical action. There will not be a more favorable climate for taking stock, taking advice, and starting off on a good foot towards new adventures. You and your people, especially your sweetie, if you're attached, are more loyal than ever, but not in a dysfunctional, gooey way. Everything feels just right, and your feelings of warmth are awesome. If a lot of projects are spinning in your head, proceed in order so as not to disperse yourself and find the means that will help you achieve them. Try not to let yourself get involved in the battles that will likely rage around you today. People are fighting over the most ridiculous topics. There is powerful energy in the air, and it manifests as tension, and it could just as easily manifest as enthusiasm. How you choose to react is up to you. Welcome to this day. Given the essence of this day, you can almost bet that you're going to want to become better informed. This might be through some form of formal education, like a course or workshop. Or perhaps it will simply mean connecting with those around you and getting more in the know. Whatever the case, don't hesitate to dig deep and find what you want to know. Ask as many questions as you need to in order to feel satisfied. Rejection is a risk you may have to face. It could come from anywhere, but should it come from your peers, you would do well to remember that fair-weather friends are no friends at all. If you have done something that some people find distasteful, then expect them to tell you so. A true friend will let you know how they feel but respect your right to choose, while a fair-weather friend will judge you by your actions and leave. The sun and moon are in harmony now, but it will be a different story when they clash as a full moon next week. For now, as the moon wraps up its monthly visit to your income sector, just as the sun moves into his final 7 days in your career sector, they are on the same page. As well as leaving you with a new sense of confidence, it is a better sense of where the money is that also allows you to work smarter, ahead of a full moon that will put your work-life balance to the test. What a difference a few days can make. It was just 3 days ago that the moon, in its final hours in Taurus, crossed the lunar nodes, something that will expose any balance issues between your personal and relationship needs. The moon's return to your communication sector today turns that around, with a friendly aspect to the same forces on the relationship front it clashed with earlier in the week now bring a chance to give your emotional responses and relationships a voice. Your tarot reading for today. The Tower, the Moon, and Temperance. The cards you have chosen reflect your individuality. You are a worthwhile person, sensitive and attentive to your loved ones. During your life you have been able to develop benchmark values to hold on to, and now you feel the need to reach your full potential by following your principles and respecting the most important thing in your life. You're one of those people that we encounter all too rarely in life, who look past things and seek to understand their meaning and values. You never stand in judgment, and always have empathy and understanding. That's why your loved ones appreciate you for your sensitivity, for being a good listener, for your clear-sightedness, and your singular way of thinking and looking at the world. The cards you have chosen reveal these qualities, that can be regarded as superior ones, and show you are promised a good life. Your draw highlights a beautiful light that illuminates your future and shows that by listening to the lesson of the cards, and remaining consistent with your values and taking the decisions that really matter to you, you could find yourself completely fulfilled alongside a man in whom you can place all your love and your trust. In this aspect of life, the cards evoke happy events and moments of joy, sharing, and happiness. The combination of cards you have chosen agree on this bliss, this prolific period of life where everything is in its place, and during which you can blossom by the side of the people who really matter to you. In the very first hour of the day, if you've stayed up late, you might experience a strong sense of well-being and a desire to be around other people due to the Moon-Jupiter square. These encounters could get a little serious due to the fact that your empathic nature is heightened by the Moon-Neptune sextile about the same time. That's okay, as long as you avoid excessive eating or drinking and dwelling on any negative thought patterns for too long. Keep your advice true but positive. In the afternoon, there are some astrological events taking place all within a short time. The Moon-Venus sextile makes you charming, tender, and irresistible, providing the perfect recipe for love. The Moon-Pluto trine enhances romance and makes you long to push boundaries and explore the darker side of things. Finally, the Venus-Pluto sextile also brings enormous potential for romance. Later in the afternoon, the Sun-Moon sextile only increases the harmony we feel between people and brings a sense of relaxation and relief. There is so much balance here that everyone will be presenting their most authentic self, so you're likely to be genuinely interested in other people and asking them questions about themselves. This is perfect for any new relationship.